Okay. Who's texting me? Yeah, until like 9.
He can tell you that these
Oh shit, I'm recording a video. What's up, world? Today is December the 18th. What's good, y'all? Let's keep it a buck. You see where I'm at. You see what I got on. You hear my voice. You know what time of year it is. Seasonal depression. Okay, today is Thursday, December the 18th. It's been a week since I last recorded a video. I went to New England for the game. Sensational game, Bills versus Patriots. Not only was it a sensational game, I got to see my friend Jelani that actually plays for the Patriots. I got to see his daughter and just like kind of love on him and be around his family, who is my family. And then I got to see my friend Marissa, her son, that was recently born like 2 months ago. And I usually get to see them once a year when I come to Boston. So overall, it was great experience. I'm back in Maryland, of course, as you can see, I'm in the studio. It's so crazy to me because a year ago, December 20th, 2024 was when I launched the Kickstarter. And I think about where my mental space was at the time. There was a lot of uncertainty there, but launching that Kickstarter kind of gave me that sense of direction where it's like, for 30 days, here's what I'm focused on. Here's what all my energy is going towards. And it just lit that fire in me, honestly. And like evaluating how I feel now, we survived another year. I feel like every year it feels like, oh, I don't know how we're going to get to the next year, but we always do. And I always find myself in these situations. A big shift that I can feel is I want to get out of here. Like this warehouse, I'm only here for 2 days. I came in Tuesday. I leave tonight, which is Thursday. But like this has been like my safe haven for the last 3 to 4 years. I've always been able to come back to the studio when things were going like rough with the business, or even if I needed personal space from people or things. This was just like these four walls were my like sanctuary, and it used to feel like a home, but now it kind of feels like a dungeon a little bit, because it feels like I'm suppressed, like my voice, my energy is just bouncing off of these walls. Nobody else can hear it. And my life has been consistent enough over however many years that I know what situations I thrive in, and I know what places and spaces that I've been and that the brand has been in where it's benefited the most, and it's not in here. So I think I'm saying it now, I really want to move on from having this warehouse studio storage unit, and that will cause me to have to downsize significantly, like I did a few years ago when I moved out of my townhome, which felt super daunting, packing up all that stuff, selling everything. But I survived that, and it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. So I don't regret that, and I don't think that I'll regret not having this warehouse. Even though logistically, it's like, how am I going to fulfill orders? Where am I going to ship packages to? I have an employee that works here in Maryland. Like, what is he going to do? But I think it'll all work out. But I know that this warehouse is a crutch on my pockets and my spirit. So, because I don't even be here. This is my first time being here since August, whatever. I ran the marathon 2 months ago, August 26th. I haven't been here. Just been collecting rent for me to store clothing. So why don't I just sell all that clothing at whatever price I'm able to, be sitting on some cash so that going into 2026, I can do a lot more with the things that I want to do. So it's been a hell of a year. I really have a level of clarity right now, and I feel it. I know the direction, so I'm not going to pull on the opposite way because that's just going to cause friction in my life, which I don't want. So that's what we're going to do. I think in terms of the brand, let's talk about a little bit about life. Like I was reflecting on the year, and it's been quite the year, honestly. Like in terms of what I've done with the brand and where I've been, it always feels like you're defaulting to your recency bias of what you've done recently or where you are recently in your life. But like I've been able to do a lot of things with the brand and with myself. So we'll start in January. Like I did that Kickstarter campaign, which was the best moment of the year for me. That day when we hit the goal at the Ravens game in the snow in Buffalo, that feeling, I just can't. It was a feeling of rest, like a feeling of like I am okay. there's always like that monkey on my back that's like, will this work? Are you going to run out of money? Are you doing the right thing? Are you wasting your time? Like those whispers. But in that moment, when I did that Kickstarter campaign and we hit the goal, that was a moment where I like didn't have any worries. Like I was like, I'm okay. It just gave me crazy amount of peace of mind. I want to feel that more. I like the pressure of like hustling and not knowing where the next thing is going to come from because I have to create it. But I also do like the certainty of knowing like, all right, you're good, but you still got to work type deal. Kickstarted in February, went to Colombia, Medellin in February. They turned 6 years old in February. Kickstarter in January, sorry. What else? Busted my lip open, had to get stitches on my birthday, snowboarding with Ty in Buffalo. We went line dancing. What did I do in March? In March, I went to South by Southwest. That was a great experience. I went to Cali. Damn, what was I doing in Cali? Oh yeah, I hung out with Angel and them. All that to say, like I feel like this year I've been able to experience a lot, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to have the autonomy and the awareness to the autonomy of my life that I can be wherever I want to be. I can do whatever I want to do. Of course, every action has a reaction, and every problem needs a solution. Otherwise, it'll fester. But I feel like I'm walking in my purpose for real. This is the last video that I'm going to make in this warehouse for the year. The goal now is to liquidate a lot of this inventory that we have. Like I've mentioned, like those skewed sizes that have been haunting me forever. I'm just going to get rid of them. Like we're going to do hella giveaways. The goal is to get product in the market and make revenue and profit. So the sooner that we can have cash to purchase the things that I know people do want is the better that will be. So instead of holding on to stinky fish, waiting for the right customer to come, let's go find that customer, tell them, hey, we know that you're gonna like this product, lock in. What are you willing to pay? Because we know that you're gonna come back and purchase more. As long as the like lifetime customer value makes sense for the customer, which as a brand and when I look at the analytics does, I'm okay with losing money on the first. Especially if that losing the money up front means that we gain more and we have the ability to do more on the back end. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. And I'm saying it out loud. Probably going to post it on Instagram with a level of conviction so people know this is what Ike is doing and they'll know to follow up with me and hold me accountable. That's usually the biggest indicator that like, all right, I'm going to do this. When I say I'm going to do it to myself, I'm like, maybe I'll lightly document. That's usually when I waver. But when I'm like, stream of consciousness, hey, y'all, I'm feeling this way. I'm going to do this. This is where I'm at. That's when it's like, all right, yeah. He's finna slide. And then from there, the plan for 2026, once we are sitting on a little bit of cash flow, it's funny because like, this kind of sounds like how I was speaking last year. It's so cyclical. As a business owner, you're doing the same thing every year, just in a different way. So like last year, the focus was like revitalizing the brand going into year 6 and getting people to be reinvested in what we were doing as a brand, making sure that I knew that we had supporters, making sure that I knew that people that saw the brand would want to support a cause like what we're going for, which is to be a brand for the culture and be a brand for the community, and inspire people to like improve their mental health, their physical health, have community equity and do dope shit. And that was true. That was the case. People supported the brand. We hit our goal in amazing fashion. And now the goal now is, all right, let's clear it. Let's clear everything and let's like kind of start fresh, but not fresh from the start line, fresh from let's take off all the heavy weight and heavy baggage that we've had so we can run faster, so our joints aren't aching like they usually do. And so we can feel better with what we're doing and move more efficiently. I think 2026 is going to be the year of efficiency and being lighter in a way. So it's not a restart, it's just a refresh. And doing the simple things really, 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 really fucking good. So that's the plan. We're almost at our 52 out of 52 for these videos. I don't know what number this is. This is like 43 or something, 44. But yeah, we went from just a chill founder living in a storage unit to local man is building a business. And we'll see what we'll go on to next. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to have a great day on purpose. And you know what I'm finna say. Many follow, few lead. Many try, few succeed. And many live, but few leave a legacy. Deuce.